We saw Furia kind of demonstrate the power of sticking around on the boxes for retakes.
Here's a smoke to try and facilitate this, but it's still going to be very, very dicey. Halfway ticked, boys. You got to get a move on.
They're coming in now. Here we go. Thick and fast. ZywOo shows up. Only the one. It's Masuta who's advanced and fighting. Very good find to make it 3 on the last bullet of the Glock. Vitality, their pick, and their pistol.
So they want to go for a B split here. Jack still has all the info A, so pressure's going to be on Nex and Amanek with their crossfire. And Nico now pushing to behind this smoke.
What?
He's found again Apex.
Big find. Next up, the mustachioed master, 1.5. They're in. Shox has opened up the door, and he's locked off the rotate as well. Just by existing here and being very loud about his steps, he will be cleared by Amanek. Ooh, spotted. Still fragging. Need a Hail Mary Deagle to connect. And instead, it's Jax. Apex does give him the fight he was hoping for. ZywOo could too, but he's far too sharp. He's got so many players to deal with. Rock in a hard place. Oh, but that's the bomb. A perfect find. Now they swing into Amanek's AWP. G2, they've found themselves a bit of an opportunity here. Despite Vitality's best efforts, the bomb unlikely to be planted. Masuta makes it a little more so. Burning for the plant, burning for the plant. Burns to a crisp. Oh dear. They are low now. Vitality's chances dwindle. ZywOo would have to bail them out of trouble. They're flashing for an advance. They're going to double peek this. Amanek's in. And ZywOo's out, one-on-one. Kyojin, the disgust. And recently, very sharp individual. He hears it. He's got 9 seconds, so Amanek plans to push on this. Kyojin will need a clean one. Tap, oh dear. Doesn't find it. Amanek should finish this. Kyojin ducks for cover. Amanek's on his pistol, peeks on the flash, and Kyojin saves him. 3 in total, but he's done... Is he safe? No. Wow, burn. Oh, baited in on the sound. It does pay off.
Okay.
And next they're even catching another one. Vitality starting to wobble a little here. Shox, Molotov'd out of position. It looks like he wants to surge forward. That's what the flashes do imply. And he catches a glimpse of the AWPer. Going wide on right. He's spotted and tip of the head. It's all Amanek needs. Perfect. Finally, G2 will have their silence broken. And Amanek confirms it nice and quick. All right.
Okay, Amanek. We see ya.
Amanek the AWPer.
Different 2 towards B, 2 towards mid. Jack solo A and almost on the jump.
That could have sucked, and it still does. Oh dear, Nexa, very lucky to be alive. It could be short-lived. He's saved by Hunter. The stack nades onto ZywOo is not going to stop him. Oh, Hunter will. A highly impactful round from the silenced M4 of Hunter. And now the smokes will be on a timer. I'm not sure he's going to get to the site before they fade. Nex is working on a flank as well. He is starting to punch in the digits. That's a big find from Nexa. Now just 2 remain. And it's the new kids on the block. Masuta and Kyojin in an impossible 2 versus 5. Kyojin, multiple targets on the first peak. Nico's tested. Oh, Kyojin pops off. And he's making a round out of this, as is Masuta. 2 versus 5. Vitality's new pickups. Pick up a 6th. Oh, easy.
Like, way too easy. The laser beams are shots here.
He peeked into Nico in a headshot angle and made it look quick. Masuta ready for the boosted player. Even confirms the next. Baits the shot. Oh, gross.
Yikes, that is a...
Shoxy boy. Hang on, Nex is actually well set up for this. Lovely, lovely from Nexa. Convincing us with the M4A1 a little, and oh, I think Apex has slipped through. No, Jax is checking. Looks good for G2 to start pulling this back into our contention now.
Hopefully Vitality aren't jumping
I think Kyojin and ZywOo should just strafe off right now.
Well, here we go.
There you go.
They're on the tightrope.
It's a powerful boost. They should get a glimpse of Hunter.
Hello.
Oh, that's very naughty. Okay, well, space taken. And Amanek responding. Kyojin's got 2 to deal with here. I think, oh, Amanek, a bit of a flub of his line there. Enables the re-peek and everything is fine. Okay, G2 will find a 3rd.
This is still quite threatening here. And Nico, he's trying to look in the grave of Jax. We're tickling away here. This could be a big conversion, but Nico stabilizes, calls it clear, and the info is great.
That could have changed everything as well. ZywOo takes a ramp control, and things spiral. Doesn't look like Hunter's interested in any of that. Shocks. Redemption arc not quite ready to start. Bang.
Well then, okay, 6-4.
They do start to regroup, and Nyx has really pushed up. He's hearing them boost. Oh, he's going to get them both here. Spotted an arm, doesn't choose to unload. Confirmation, there's a lot of players here, and now through the flash, this is great. Kyojin's ready. And G2 now at a disadvantage. Pushing for info. Shox is aware. It's Hunter that creeches in, and still it's Shox that bests him. He's knife out, so Nico should have the first hit. Shox the scout confirms there's problems. Zywoo, however, just opens up A. And just like that, the knives are out, and Nico's got such a mammoth task ahead of him. Or on the attack. And don't forget, this is Vitality's pick, and so demonstrating why. The run boost to start us off. And you're really caught out there if you're Amanek. Completely unprepared for it. They were completely unfazed by that flashbang push through the smoke as it fades. And this was the round that lost any chances for Jax. Fangle Heady, as well as catching this cross to elevators. Oh, back to turned. Needs a double and provides exactly that. Now Vitality on the back foot. Mid control still lost. The smoke is up. Nico tried to incendiary, and the B players are pushing, so this is a great setup for G2 to profit. Apex, though. Yeah, Amanek's ready for him, and the rest, I'm afraid, will just fall apart. Look at this flank. Too easy. Bomb loose, and Zywoo got way too much to do.
Oh, has an idea. A very good idea for this first.
Yeah, I'll be able to clear Hunter. There's no way Hunter's getting out of that scar free. Ooh, good chance to tag him. At least one bullet. Ooh, he fumbled the smoke, and now risking it for a biscuit. He's going to get the bomb down at least. Nico's pushing and won't get a chance to pull the AWP out now, and that will be G2 closing the gap nicely. 7-5 the score reads.
Great stuff here. You can see trying to turn away, assuming it's a flash. Turns out there's a smoke. It's
fading. It's peeking, and Zywoo, despite shooting second, is the one to best him. Smoke fading here as well, so we're catching all the contact as it comes. Oh, Shox spotted. Big opportunity here for Nexa because there's a whole team pushing in. He's only going to get the one. Amanek did strike as well, so now the rotate is on. The race is on to get into B. Smoked off. X. Oh, what a shot from Nico. Is there any more? It might be. Masuta reactionary now swinging through. It's Kyojin to babysit nicely. Amanek caught the flank. Time sensitive though. Trying to find that bomb, trying to pressure onto it. It's a little away from the smoke. Masuta just has to play the time. Amanek loud. He's got no time. Masuta comes up clutch, not for the first time.
This is all good, boys.
No one's shooting at me. Nexa. Oh, lordy. He's about to get double peeked, and Masuta does not miss. They can't save. Final round of the half. They've lost the sight completely, though. Bit of a gap here in G2's defense, and it's just been walked into by Vitality.
And they don't have a kit for the retake, so if it couldn't get worse, it just has.
Look at Apex position. That will make it worse as well. Hi, fellas. You're looking the wrong way with your nades out. Love that. Love that. Apex will take it all day long. And last, but no means least, is Nico. Vitality 10 and G2 just 5 will swap sides, and we'll see if things can change for the Samurai. Or left on the Glock train, choo-choo. Ooh, and it's already found itself at least its first stop, and it's continuing to chug straight into B. Rotate's forced. Apex is the first arrival. Now the question is, does he want to take contact? It might come to him. They're going to clear stairs here. Ooh. Spotted out. Great play. G2 will be taking this pistol, and it's through their positioning. Never mind.
Yeah.
They're in the corridor.
Yeah, I think that works. Cool. That's good. I think because it's such an uncommon position that we get to see roughly 48 for the CT
I think it probably initially started with a CT bias, as all new maps do, and then as we saw that after plant meta, definitely starting to slide further and further down. And speaking of, there is a plant right now on A. Nexa having an absolute field day for a second. The Deagles nearly made things awkward, but Hunter, there he is. Good to see his name in the feed. 4 quick frags
And it's a team effort so far. You know, there's nobody who's leaps and bounds ahead of them. It is just Jax struggling.
Oh, Jax. He does eventually take him, but it looks great for G2, even better now. 3 bodies dropped in the opening stages, and Masuta's already stepped into the line of fire as well. Deary me. First on A, now on B. ZywOo's the one that gets to play the save game. Being like the initial shot that's being taken on him is as he's looking the wrong way on his backside. The fact he manages to... Look, who does he kill?
That's wild,
Bloody crazy to me.
Yeah.
And then Jax wins the round alongside Nico, as they had 3 to contest right at the top of that B stairs. It's not like they had the pieces in the wrong place. We divided Vitality. You can't just depend on this one man to defend a whole site. Finds the gap in the smoke, challenges, and it's again the same scenario. 1 for 1. Nexa trades now. Let's see if it's the same result. Man disadvantage this time.
Amanex flanking too. This one's done.
Looks like they're going to go for it, though. And there, that flank will seal their fate. Perfection from Amanek. Not quite. Kyojin nearly his second.
Apex, they're peeking after they knew that it was the one-way smoke as well. That is one of the hardest fights that you can go for. Culates that position on that smoke many a time. So Apex stepping out was brave. If you got one and traded, that's okay. But the fact he doesn't get anything done there, really unfortunate scenes. And yeah, frustration starting to build. We're going to go where they least expect it.
Yeah, look how little Apex expects. He's going to walk through. Lackadaisical, not even looking. Easy find. Oh, problems now. Vitality do have to overcome the odds.
Big shake of the head there as well. Starting to get grim over there in the Vitality camp. This will be 7 in a row.
Or will it? He still hits one.
How?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, Shox has made it competitive. Just a triple. 2 on that mid-cross.
This is all heard. They heard all this. Masuda knows exactly what's up.
Yeah, and the bomb retrieval will not be fun for Nico. Haven't seen a Nico clutch in some time. Oh, that's an unpredictable angle. He can't adjust in time. Masuda, powerful. Saved them. ZywOo, the fact he takes 1. Let's see this again. So, Shox did open things up, but this is how he saved them. 1 and done. Oof. All headshots.
Amanex going to be kicking himself if he didn't grab that trade there. You know, that goes down.
And he's up towards construction. Shox being tested here. They're trying to wrap around. Shox, powerful angle. Hunter, an important trade. Kyojin's tucked in. Negligence on Hunter's part. Trades are there from Nico. The bomb's on B. And Nico floating to cut this mid-rotation off, but ZywOo was holding, catches him just before he slips into the unknown. It's likely to blind Amanek. Doesn't. Neither of them. Blinded, but Masuda hitting the shots, and it's all onto Nexa coming up clutch. ZywOo's his last victim. 10 HP separating them, but the round is gone. X-Ray off to live in his world. Nothing is a guarantee. Oh, just a little glimmer. The trades from Hunter. Apex stands his ground. Flames force him to move. And he is a sitting duck for Amanek. Good find on the flashbang. Another replaces him. It's Masuda, just wide. So difficult to keep track of them. And another 1v2. Next is not considering this flank so soon. ZywOo has him booked. There's no way. And into the head for good measure. Another for Vitality and G2. And they're coming his way. Kyojin's so blind. He has to go down cleanly, and he does. Whoa, Nico, man possessed, is so ahead of the pack. There was no one to help. And there's no one left. Hunter's trying to change things. Jax has provided double with the Deeg. And so ZywOo's been handed a clutch. God, that was quick. I can't believe we're here already. They can take all the time in the world. We're in a 1v2 now. And even boosting for ZywOo. I wonder if he'll see it as it fades. Oh, glimmer of Jax. He anticipates the repeat.
Oh!
Hunter's too good. And finally something aligns for G2.
Armor to deal with.
Ooh, Amanek. Couple of bodies spotted. And a good couple of USP dinks, which has enabled Masuda to land a couple of his own. One lethal, one not. It's actually Nico that took down Kyojin, another opponent, and there goes Kyojin. This is now the worst case scenario as we discussed. Shox frowning, he knows he's got so much to do. Just for survival, trying to find a safe haven between the flames. More replaced it. Burning down by Jax, he's gone. Another body dropped by Hunter. They're running out of chances now. Vitality, the save conversation's gone. It's just about survival. They can't even do that. Jax with 3. And 4. This could very well be the end. No one wants to be in the position you're in right now if you're Vitality. No one wants to be playing for overtime in a map you had a distinct advantage on with MP9s and Deagles in your pocket.
Oh, and the webcam's gone as well there. If they get in front of the smoke wall, this is going to get messy as hell.
That Molly will send him forwards.
Oh, they're going to push, they're going to push.
Yeah, timing doesn't seem bad. Oh, but Hunter still gets his boots on the ground. Frags look good for a second. Nico deals with the short push. Only Kyojin, G2, 1 frag away from taking Vitality's pick away from them. After so many shortcomings, so many Unluko Maluko moments. And that's the Amanek. Trade comes in, and there you have it. G2, they'll take Vertigo. This one's heating up. Vitality G2, we said they were inseparable. Nearly are. 30 shots with a pop flash upon contact. Should enable Zywo to at least get out. Oh, that's the first head, and there's more to come. Flashes in its way, and that's the trade from Masuta. Even trades for now.
Okay, well, the no shocks is on the side as well. That flash is going to be called in the feed, so are they going to scurry in, or are they going to take their time? Heading on in, shocks towards the new
Spotted
box.
him. Oh, they know exactly where you are, and Amanek's a bouncy Glock. He's coming in hot, as is Hunter. Scavenged USP finds another head. Apex Shadow available. Kyojin's there, and it's only Kyojin now. No way. Every shot out of those pistols.
Save my numbers because we might have a bit of a biff here. Zywo under pressure. The snapping turtle doesn't bite as hard as he was hoping.
Oh, here we go. Kyojin scouted nicely. Good work from Hunter. Shox' Deagle still present in pit. Just managed to reposition. Jax is closing the gap on hay bales. He might not be ready for this close quarters. Didn't check it. Didn't check it. Still Nico goes down. Jax has to react. He does in time.
Oh.
Yeah, nearly. Very nearly awkward. And through the smoke, Apex slamming his desk.
You just walked through a smoke, dude.
They're watching what I'm doing!
God damn it!
Oh, that sounds so scary. There's someone has got you very loud on the TV somewhere, Chad. They're like, who's shouting? In Pro CS in the lowest of lows. Zywo aggressive and no issue. Jax still doing the flashbang dance. Masuta sets Zywo up and knocks them down. Early disadvantage for G2 into our 4th.
Oh, they're using that info. It might be fast up mid here, extinguishing the smoke into Shox, who has a nade out.
Yeah, he's just got his weapon out in time. Kyojin, perfect support from the balcony, and he gets a second as well. G2 just written out of this one.
Nice stuff there, and well handled by Kyojin. He was under a lot of pressure, and he's playing a difficult job as the pit anchor.
Yeah, and now look at Amanek. Like, what are you supposed to do?
Oh,
that's something, but that's the bomb.
yeah, felt a little bit delayed on that first shot there, regardless. But still, how are you getting past this crossfire?
You're not. Oh, and it feels like you've been spotted out already. Nice find. Hunter does have a Molotov to force Apex into a wider line. One top of the way, K, and you take off the head. Nonsense. Not the word I wanted to say, but it was the word that came out of my mouth. It's over, though. Masuta peeks out as soon as he hears steps. Good Shox. If he gets the bomb, they're going to cancel everything. Ooh, Nico. So fast around that corner. He accelerated around that corner. The Nico peek, and nice from Masuta. The B defense just says no.
Maybe don't go B now.
Yeah, that's a very... Plastic bottles, mollied him out. It's at least going to make Masuta move, right? Yep, here he comes. Wait for the flash, and it does enable them to isolate the first. This is shaping up all right.
They know another player's close because of that flash.
And they're boosting. They're going to run boost into CT, trying to get info. Oh, Rushly. I see you in the chat. I see. Keep your T-Tors in your pocket, fellas. That's not Rush's fault. Look at this cancel from Hunter's airstrafe. Change my mind.
Yeah, I didn't like that one very much. Doesn't matter.
Zywo flash, he's going to have to tuck in, and that's a good amount of space. They tried to punish the repeat.
Bloody knife out.
Kyojin saved him completely. Zywo's gone unpunished for that. And now the util dump is full in effect. Hunter is elevated. He can hit this shot any day of the week, and he has. Pit is no longer a problem. Graveyard is. Jax can change things, and he has. Oh, Zywo. Surrounded on every front. Nico swinging into the site. It still does go down to that AWP, and now Apex providing the support. They just can't seem to get Zywo off the site.
They've evacuated all the way to B.
It's the right call. And they've gotten across. That's the fight, though. That's the bomb. He can't get them both. Nexa just can't tame the spray.
That kill, unable to convert before the frag comes through. This was the great shot here from Hunter, but look how committed they are. Apex gets one as the smoke is fading. Okay, so as that happens, I guess they figure that any cover they may have is completely removed. And Vitality taking the lead here, so up to 4.
Going alongside, ZywOo actually flashing and pushing. That's brave. I can't believe he's alive. And Kyojin, Shox pushing through the library smoke. They're onto the A site. Kyojin's got so much on his plate. He somehow takes one with him. It enables a roughly even trade, and they've forgotten the bomb. Nico from longside. Misuta's even clearing. As Nico looks away, Misuta, the audacity, gets away as well. And ZywOo, you wouldn't peek, would you? You would! Hunter's ready, and they finish it off. G2 bail themselves out of trouble.
So the bomb, they were like, hold up a second, we can actually win this. We don't have to save for once. Wow, boy, oh boy. Good stuff from Nico here. Great shooting from Jax there under pressure as well. And really comes down to Amanek here.
And speak his name and he shall show up in the feed. A little bit of tracer fire from Apex, and Amanek's actually going deeper. Kyojin, quick react. Another chance. Amanek caught on the advance, and he's down 2. Kyojin, the pit player, nearly makes it 3. He's done enough, though, you'd think. Hunter, head on a swivel, 1, then done.
Can't rescope now.
Yeah. Nexa checks him. G2, another right by the tiniest of margins. Recovered. That was a 5v4. Look what Kyojin's doing for them. He does so much work.
Oh, that's crispy. I guess we've seen multiple times the G2 players have preference in getting up on that bike.
Bam!
Yeah, that was quick. That was really quick.
Not many people can do that. Turns the flash, anticipating Shox. He's right to think so. Oh, Nico, that's all too easy for him. And the next frag really will determine an awful lot, because they're gathering apps. If they want to pop through, which it seems they do, Kyojin's faked the smoke. He's tucked in on Mini. Oh, Nico's head visible. More impact from Kyojin. Tucks away. Oh, go on, my son! ZywOo and Kyojin, a perfect A defense combined. You know, this is not only against G2 Esports, but this is also, you put your best player in pit because you have round-winning potential almost every time your site is tested.
Yeah.
And he so far has delivered in that capacity. He's getting so frustrated. In they go. Oh, Misuta, he's aware that Nico's hiding and actually takes 2. How does he find that head on Nexa? Jax does nonsense back, and he's taking a lot of liberties. Straight into the site. Kyojin holds the nerve. This is a double stack. Amanek's caught. Hunter swing. Kyojin unable. And just Shox. Quiet game so far from him. Faffing around with his smoke. He'd love to get the frag and get it down. Now he can hold it. Fakes it out. No time-sensitive mission. He does get the frag. Doesn't have the kit to access. And too little, too late. Shox will go down.
Amanek's got the full rotation covered as well.
Oh, Lord. Misuta would have to be the absolute hero.
10 seconds.
Flash is great. Just get a couple. 1 may not cut it. Nico has to plant. He's got 3 seconds. They can't deny it. There's no one that can. Shox hunting Amanek, and the pre-fire's just not good enough. A dink is just not enough to report. Now peeked over the smoke. G2, they take the half, and then some. 9 on the team. Towards that half-wall triple setup. Apex, first click of Nico's mouse, and he's already seized an advantage. He may grab more. So silent. A single bullet has been fired so far. And 5v4 established. ZywOo to try and break through. You can see his perfect pre-aims. Oh, and a goosh, but he wasn't ready for the adjustment. Baited in to perfection, and Hunter thrives in that environment. Nico and Hunter working in perfect unison. Damn, Misuta. We know he's snappy.
He's locked in here.
He's got no way out. The only way is forward.
Well, he's got some nades.
Boop. Oh my God. Actually hits it. If Nico puts his head in the vice now, if Misuta's got it in him, he hears it. Really audible. No, Nico. Pushed. Oh, Misuta could actually do it. Forces him back into construction. He's being played with Amanek to close the gap, but spotted. Oh my God, Misuta. The no armor. Ace clutch. Tucked into oranges. Nico's very loud about this. He knows he's there, I think. Time is his best friend. He's being swung on, and a heartbreaker. Nico rips the heart out of Misuta's chest and rips it before his team there.
That was crispy.
I almost just wanted him to have it for him. You know, never mind the result.
When you're Hunter here and you've gotten 3 and you're going forward for the next, right, you don't expect it to spiral like this. Next is low. That happened. This one here was beautiful. And at this point, right, because he puts pressure on Nico and he runs away, that forces Amanek to try and come to the rescue.
Went into the trap here, Chad. There is a world. There is a world. Masuta's not living in it, though. And Nico fully flashed, didn't get checked. He is still hidden. Kyojin close as well. One hunting pit. He's got so many targets to deal with. Nico needs a second, can't make it happen. And Vitality are going to seal this one up to an 8, just making that ever so small now.
From G2, so the force buy scenario falling flat here. Lovely shots here. Execution. Now I've done my research. I don't know who created the skin, but I can tell you it came in the snake bite case. It is of the covert any slouches, but they have been struggling. You heard from Apex in their interview saying, you know, their results this year haven't been as good as they were in the previous. That goes without saying. Next over towards that B site. Shouldn't be long for this world. Looks like he's going to rotate right into Kyojin. Let's see how disciplined the youngster is. Drops the molly, doesn't want to give anything up, and gets the kill as well. So, well played, 10-9. Kyojin and Apex top banana right now, so Nexa and Nico get to really move a footstep. That molly, is it going to land on top? Oh, it's below, so Amanek gets the kill.
And gets away. This is big. And this is a big round, make no mistake. Vitality, 3 healthy men, make it 2. Nico's wild spray has gone in, as is Nexa's. Only Zywoo now. And through the flashes, the flames, and the nades, he is completely locked in. Or are they locked in with him? Nope, not going to happen today.
They're out.
They're already popping. Straight out off the flash. Hunter deals with the first. His signature position as Shox finds him. And it's just Jax hiding in pit. Like Amanek connecting on long is something. It means he can provide some support. Jax is still grey screen. Finally walks into one. Amanek's the one to defend the site. Stray shot onto Apex through the smoke. And now Vitality are on the back foot. Nico's ahead of this molly. He can contest the plant. Should he choose to? He doesn't. He would rather bide his time for the Apex, or excuse me, the Amanek and Nexa. Push towards Apex here on Boiler. Oh, good check from Nexa, but Apex is better. Amanek now stuck between 2 possibilities. And Amanek and Nico now looking for Shox. He's been found. Pressure now. All onto one man. Apex is not so sure. Amanek will take it, and so will G2. Successful retake, but it's their A defender, Amanek, they can count on.
That was big stuff from Amanek there. There's also, being more functional as a player in that environment, not being stubborn on the AWP, and you can see his impact recounted here. There's one on the way up mid. This one is huge because it drops the bomb over to a pit and then through that smoke. They are flustered right now. They are so flustered, and I can tell you why. Neither of those two had a defuse kit, actually preempting a mid to B. Smoked off now.
Oh, that's a perfect flash. I think all 3 of them caught it. Amanek's hearing this. Can't really help, but Jax may not need any. Oh, he doesn't. The turret kicks in.
Oh, no.
Amanek's gone for a no-scope, and perhaps he's not going to be punished. Okay.
To buy. If you want to go for a Galil on Masuda, maybe a Deagle on Zywoo, they can definitely make this one work. Or are we going to go for the classic, give Zywoo the AWP and let him Galavan up banana? Doesn't look to be the case. The buys come in.
So CT contact first. They're hoping this pulls Amanek out, but he's so wise to your games. He'll take Masuta, G2.
It's 25 seconds. The bomb has to go back to
4
B.
frags away from this. Yeah, they're trying, but there's 2 players still here. This passive setup from G2 is being rewarded. Clearing corners, Kyojin's found. Nico goes unchecked, and Nexa another. There's no options available to them. What is Zywoo's AK supposed to do? Nothing is the result. Apex now just needs to die, and he does manage to find one through the grave, but it's all good for G2. 5 series points.
Oh,
completely locked out of banana. And they've even got more nades.
Yeah, come on, boys.
Anyone else? Nico, just the one. Great trade from Masuta. So maybe there is hope for you Vitality fans. Hunter wants to take that away as best he can. Look at Masuta, just a man possessed first in. Great hold from Nexa. He takes 2. Oh, and that could be the denial. That could have been everything, and it's not far off. A wild spray leaves all onto Shox. And only 35 points of health to find 3 from 3 very different angles. He's made the right bet. Tucked into tree and spotting a hunter. If he swings on Amanek, not to be. There it goes, G2. It's locked down and a very even kill distribution. Everyone pulling their weight. G2 are off to the semi-finals of IEM Summer, and they do it through the groups.